Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Peaceburg here on Peace Point Meditation, YouTube and Facebook. Today is Saturday, September 12th, 2020, and it is getting dark already here. I know that we're starting to, go into the fall season, so it's getting darker a little bit quicker now. I remember when it was 8 p.m. and it was still bright outside, but I think part of why it's already getting dark right now is all the smoke that's in the air from all the fires here in California, especially the Bobcat fire that is um, the one in the Angeles National Forest, which is close to where I am in Azusa area. So that might be a reason, actually, to be honest. But um, I mean, it's September. That means fall is just around the corner. And if you're like me, fall is my favorite season, and I'm excited for fall to actually arrive. um, Anyways, it is another day for us to practice meditation together. It is a Saturday, the weekend. So, what a way to spend the weekend. Not that we're able to go out and do all the things we used to do, maybe last year or earlier this year, but here we are, all at home because of not only COVID, but also the fire. So many stuff are closing down now here. But yeah, it's good to have you with us here on Peace Point Meditation. For those of you tuning in, whether on YouTube or Facebook, good evening. I'm glad that you're consistently able to practice a meditation. The more consistent you are, the better meditation experience you will have with each time you practice. So tonight, Venerable Sophon will be the teaching monk, and also the one giving us a wisdom talk. For last night, if you missed it, he talked about how we should be friends with our inner experience. Leading up to that, he was talking about the nature of our mind and how we tend to think all the time. And if you're like me, that is totally true. um, whether it's good or bad, our mind is always wandering, always thinking about something. And less or more really depends on how controlled our mind is. So if we're able to practice meditation consistently, we're able to control our mind to be, at a place where we only take in we know what is good and what is bad to take in and how to handle those information that we take in. Um, so one of the tip that Venerable Sopon gave us last night, as I mentioned, is how to be a friend with our inner experiences. So think of our inner experiences as a friend. So every inner experience is like a new friendship, right? So when you meet someone new, you want to be their friend, of course. You want to learn all about them. You want to know what they're all about. If they make you feel positive, you want to keep that friend around, right? So same with your inner experience. If you have a good inner experience, of course you want to keep that experience around. You want to learn more about it. You want to be able to feel this and kind of, um hold on to this friendship for a long time. But on the contrary, if you meet someone who is not of your taste, or you don't like that person very much, or you don't feel like, oh, this person is going to be a good friend to me, then you're going to have a different feeling towards that friend. So same with our inner experience. Sometimes, of course, we're going to come encounter that, more not so positive experience. So how do we handle that? Of course, if we think of it as a friend, we don't want to keep that friend around for too long. But so what would we do if we experience that kind of inner experience? We kind of just have to let it go and find a new friend, right? I mean, it sounds easy. It actually is, because every experience is different, as Venerable Sopon mentions all the time. And no matter if it's good or bad, it counts as an experience, and we know what to kind of expect in our next meditation practice. So that's kind of what Venerable Sopon talked about last night. And tonight he will be talking about how stillness is the fastest way to reach true peace. I know this sounds like it is easy as well, like, okay, common sense, of course. if we're able to be still, that we will be able to reach that true peace easily. But I'm sure within the meditation, there's always an obstacle because our mind, as Venerable Sophon mentioned last night, is always wandering, right? So how do we get to that true peace in a fast way by being still? So Venerable Sophon will be talking about that tonight. So I'm gonna go ahead and introduce Venerable Sophon. Venerable Sophon Panyasopanoe. He graduated with an engineering degree from Chiang Mai University. He's been ordained as a monk for 6 years. He has over 25 years of meditation experience, and he is a current resident monk at the Dhammakai International Meditation Center in Azusa, California. He is also the teaching monk for Peace Point Meditation, and his motto is, "Once the mind is clear, the problems are clear." Good evening, Venerable.
Good evening, Amy. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, great. All right, thank you so much for being a host. And how's your day?
It's good. How is yours?
Well, just a little busy about preparing tomorrow's session. That actually it's my turn to teach, and I need to use the same teaching that I use on Peace Time on Thursday to broadcast again. But then I will have some new things add on that. So let's see. So what's gonna be like? So I
Oh,
kind
you're
of
teaching the morning session tomorrow?
yes, my session tomorrow morning 9:30, and just in case that if I have something new, I will add on at the end, and if not, I will talk about the same topic, but it's live. So hopefully, I try to use the same one, but I add a new one at the end. So if not, I will just talk again with something add on that. So not make a decision yet. So it's something like we stay the present. So in the future, sometimes we don't really know that. Sometimes we prepare. For example, I prepare like this topic, and today when I meditate, there's some new topic come up in my mind. So I change the topic for the better one. So it's like our mind is can be changed with the better one if we meditate and be still. Like today's topic, the stillness, the fastest way to peace. So if we not really still, like we move around and we use a lot of energy for our mind, so it's difficult to find happiness, right? So think about when we get in a hurry, so we kind of worry and we try to get the place, and it turns out that we take a mistake, like have accident, for example, that because we don't really focus on what we're doing, right? So this is obviously the simple incidents that showing that stillness is important to find peace within. Okay. All right. So thank you again, Amy, for being a host. And then I let you make a summary again at the end. So hopefully we can add on and have any idea after meditation.
Okay.
Yeah. And I like to say hi and thank you everyone who joining the program today, Peace Break. So from Facebook, so we have Martin, and hello Martin from UK. Nice to see you. And Rompi Pia, thank you for joining Venerable. Paul, thank you for joining Paul from Australia. Uh, Kuhn from California. And thank you, James Simpson from California. Nice to see you. Good evening from California. And many of you joining. It's good that you can say hi or say some greeting that I can see and who are you, and also be kind of meditation community that we have the environment of being peace, and it is uh, the way that we can connect the mind together to the virtual program. So even though we cannot see like face to face directly, as we thankful for the technology, the internet that let us meet together every day. So I'm also grateful that all of you see the value of time, the value of yourself, that we try the best to spend time, something that meaningfully for our life, right? So that's why we're here. So as we see the value of self through the positive mind, through the meditation or the training of the spirituality, that is very important in life as mind and body stay together all the time. But we don't really uh, take care of the mind uh, much uh, more than the body because we once we open the eyes, once we get up in the morning, we tend to spend time with something outside, with problems, with the uncertainty, with the as the nature of the world that's always changes. It's always bring us to the problems. So this is the nature that if we understand and we all know that we need to face it and we need to do the best to bring us the normality or the acceptance of incidents or circumstances with the happy life. So this is what um, our need and our goal, that how to spend time and live our life with the happiness as much as we can. And now not only the things or material things we can find happiness in there, because it's not really give us the last long happiness, right? It's just the temporary one, as we can imagine that everything cannot stay with us forever, right? People we love, the belongings, our car, our house, our money. So now we can see that we we see the financing difficulties from COVID-19, that let us see the reality of this. But we still alive, we still survive and see how the best way we can react with the situations from quiet mind, from the calm mind, from the awareness that we tell yourself, be the present, wait a minute, what am I doing? Okay, we can talk ourselves like that, right? What I'm doing, how is the best way I can pass these problems, I can cope this problem with ease, right? So, but this, if we don't train the mind to think that way, so it's easy for the mind to stay with negative feelings like a worry, the frustration, confusion, or whatever. It's becoming the anchor in mind because we cannot get the happiness as we wish, as we expect, because we find with the wrong way, with the wrong path, the wrong directions. The more we desire to get the happiness from material things, the more suffering we gain from searching for it, right? So we cannot be stopped searching. The more we search, the more we get tired. Not only physical body, we need to work hard. We need to spend more time with the finding the happiness from getting money, like to find the person we love. Or this is what we consider and think back to what is the happiness came from. Actually, it's from our mind, right? Our mind, our feeling with something we have instead of what we lack of, right? See the things around us as a positive way. And sometimes we think about when we have a example like a glass of water that we have a half of amount of water in there. And if we think it's a half full, so we think in positive, right? How about we have like half empty? If you think like half empty, oh, we need to feel more, right? So we really overlook what we have with the meditation, with the calm mind that we practice the mind to stay still, quiet that mind, and close our eyes, stop the physical activities, shut down the physical senses from the the eyes, from the ear, we can hear things, from the smell, from the taste, and from touching. And we stay with the inner sense. It's called the mental sense. That is the way we can look back to the origin of the happiness. Just let the mind to find the true happiness within, to happiness. And that way is a way to recorrect the energy, the true energy from within, that can be like the energy that we can cope with the problems, with the external world, with the positive mind, with the energy that's full of positivity, that fight with the negative feelings that we have. Now, this is the way of the meditation that works for it, right? Okay. So today, again, that I would like to give you another tip of meditation. I will talk about the stillness. The stillness we always talk about when we meditate, as when we close our eyes. The stillness is the way that we let the mind to relax first. Okay, relaxation from physical body and the mind, from letting go from the negativities, from the thoughts, and all kind of things, to empty the mind, to be free and empty. And then if we stay with that state, with the relaxation and contentment, with the less thoughts, so the mind will becoming stay still by itself. Okay, like a glass of water that's full of dirt, as the dirt that represents the thoughts and negative feelings. So once we stop to stir the glass that full of dirt, the glass of water that full of dirt, so we stop stirring the water, and then let the water become stiller and stiller. Eventually, it becoming standstill. When it stands still, the particles of dirt or the negative feelings, the thoughts will settle down at the bottom of the glass of water. And compare the mind that full of thoughts, negative feelings. When we stop thinking, we don't overwhelming with the problems, with the what's going on around us. That's the way we stop stirring the water. And then all the thoughts, it will becoming settled down. It may not disappear, but it's the way that we let it separate from the true nature of the mind, that is clean and clear. The clear mind and clean mind bring the clarity. The clarity will bring the energy, the purity, and that's the energy of peace will arise automatically. And at that point, we start to feel happy, peaceful. And the stillness is not the same. The stillness from beginning is just the thoughts that settle down at the bottom. But the next level of stillness is the way we just let the mind comfortable and be with the clear mind longer continuously, to let the mind to collect the purity. That is the bigger, the great amount of stillness that lead the mind faster, deeper to the source of happiness. Like the mind becoming refined little by little without noticing, but it will happen automatically. And we can measure it by our own feelings. If we feel more peaceful, more calm, more relaxed, once we start to still the mind start to less and less thoughts. And that is the results of the mind becoming more still, stiller and stiller. Instead of we looking for the mind to be still, we trying to stop the mind, use effort, because we sometimes we use the material system as the more like we call like uh, capitalism, like everything needs force, needs effort, needs energy to get it, to add it, like the law of force, right? The more you insert the force, the energy, the faster of the things move. The more we work, the more money we earn. Things like that. This is the material world of capitalism. But it is the spiritual practice, spiritual world is totally different, it's totally opposite. It's just stay still. It's the more we still the mind, the faster the mind to reach the true peace. Okay, without expectation. Okay? We just observe the mind, be with the mind when it's becoming standstill. Naturally, okay, we don't need to use any tools to bring the mind to stand still. Just be with it with comfortable feeling at the present moment as long as you can. We can use some tools to stay the mind calm at the beginning from the lot of thoughts that we have entire day or in the past. And some of us who meditate not really regularly, that's for sure that the thoughts, the feelings that they come and pile up in the mind more than person who meditate regularly. So we need some tools, some vehicles. Like if you want to reach the destination faster, we need to use some like a car or some vehicle like you may have. Yeah, it depends on which vehicle is comfortable to you to maintain the mind in the track. Like if you like to imagine, because the running thoughts they come with the picture. Like yesterday, the works person that we associate with that come up in the mind during the meditation. So we need to use the picture to fight or to eliminate those the running thoughts as a picture, as image by the imagining bright shining object like crystal ball, like a full moon, something like this. So this example, we can imagine something round and shining like this light bulb. Okay, this can be another object that used as a vehicle or tool to let the mind to maintain still inside ourselves. Or we just, if the warning thoughts, it come with the sound, maybe your beloved one voice, your friend's voice, the music, your favorite music that you just listen before coming to meditate. So something is hard to let go with the relaxation and with the present moment. So we can use the mantra, Samma Arahang, or relax, relax, to replace that sound, that distraction of sounds. Okay, these are good. Okay, this is what we for meditators. Many of us who know and meditate regularly, we know this. And today, just to review and to confirm the right technique for us, that to let us not to overlook about this as a basic meditation we can use every time we practice. Like a sports athletes, we need to warm up every time just for like practice or in the real competition in the field. We need to warm up, right? Warm up to understand the step of being get ready for to build a muscle or to win in the game, something like that. As the mind, as meditation, our victory is to peace and positive energy to fight with the negative feelings, negative force that from our mind and from around us as well. So we need to get ready for it by prepare yourself with the relaxation of the body. Now, I just let everyone to get ready for that. Sit back and relax. Prepare yourself to meditate. Okay, are you ready? Yeah. Okay. All right, everyone. Let's start to meditate. Find your most comfortable position, and if you have your most comfortable position and the right location for you, now very softly, very gently, slowly close our eyes. Close our eyes softly and gently, as if we are going to fall asleep. We just simply allow the eyelids touch one another, and we begin to relax the muscle on our head, relax the muscle on our forehead, down to our face, our chin and our jaw. Relax the muscle of our neck, shoulders, our chest, and our back. Adjust our posture properly and relaxingly to maintain the balance of sitting posture and to allow the blood circulation to flow freely. Let us to sit with comfortable feeling and as long as we like, with no pain or ache. Relax the muscle of our arms all the way down to the tip of fingers. We gradually continue to relax the muscle of our bottom, our legs, all the way down to the tip of the toes. Allow the relaxation to flow freely to every part of the body. Let every cell in the body to relax. Now we can feel the entire body becoming lighter, becoming loosened, becoming relaxed, free from all tension and stress. We take a moment to stay with our physical body, with the relaxation that we allow every muscle to completely relax. This is the first step to train the mind to be still. It is the first step to get ready to allow the mind to find peace within. We continue to maintain awareness with our relaxation of the body. Be at the present moment, here and now, that we enjoy the moment of relaxation. We just let go all worries, let go all responsibilities. Stay the mind peaceful at one point inside the body. either with the relaxation or inside the body where we feel most comfortable. When we feel relaxed and comfortable with physical body, so you may feel the physical body is becoming transparent, it's becoming weightless and blend with the nature around. This is the beginning of the peace journey, that we can allow the mind to stay still within, with no worries, no burdens from the distraction. We continue to maintain awareness with the relaxation and peaceful feeling. Be joyful, be cheerful with our mind, body. Feel ourselves sitting alone in the vast open space, no one else around us. Feel like we have never experienced anything in life before. We can imagine we are sitting in the middle of serene forest, that we're sitting by the waterfall with the wildlife, the trees, and the taste of nature, that we can feel very peaceful and relaxed, so refreshed, that we can let go all kind of negative feelings from the mind. We never concern about anything, just enjoy the moment of peace and contentment here and now consciously. And we keep calm with a feeling of contentment. Our mind becoming soft and gentle naturally, as it becoming less thoughts, becoming bright and clear, that we can experience the spaciousness and some inner lightness, inner light and spaciousness from within, little by little. Or sometimes we feel the body sensation is becoming expansive. Our body is so light and blended and disappear with the air around us. We just simply stay our feeling of peace and positive feelings continuously and consistently, with no expectation at all. Enjoying the moment of peace. We don't let the mind to wander around with any kind of thoughts or any kind of distractions. We can use our favorite object, that we can stay with it peacefully, with a bright shining object that we can imagine, such as the full moon, the stars, or the sun. Or just simply repeat the mantra along with the visualization, with a soft and gentle sound, to soften the mind inside the body. Samma รังสัมมาอรหังสัมมาอรหัง We can repeat the mantra many times as we like until all thoughts fade away, until the mind becoming a standstill by itself. We just simply stay awareness with peace and joy, with the contentment and stillness of the mind, with soft and gentle feelings. Be with this feeling consciously. Observe our mind with peace. Observe the transformation of the mind, that it becoming a standstill, stiller, calmer by its own. That we don't need to force the mind to be still. We just keep the mind peaceful, relaxed and comfortable. Enjoy the moment of peace with the relaxation in the body and the mind. Let the mind body becoming one naturally. If the mind wanders or out of the track, we just bring the mind back time to time. Learn how to let go the negative feelings. We learn to let go the wrong path to purity by using the awareness. If the mind becoming uncomfortable, we just relax and readjust the mind bodies again. We can adjust the body and mind anytime as we need to keep the balance of comfort and consciousness with the mind, moment by moment. สัมมาอรหังสัมมาอรหัง We maintain the mind softly and gently right at the center space. Be with our own mind with peace and joy. Absorb and embrace the positive feelings from our own mind with neutral feeling, with idle feelings. There is no engagements, no reaction with the inner experience. We just observe, recognize what's going on from within. Just the same way we observe the garden, that we can observe the plants, the flowers, with no expectation, with no direction. Just observe and let it be, to allow the mind to be still further, to be free from all thoughts and negativities. As the mind becoming more still, it will naturally proceed to the center of the body, deep down to the stillness state. From the center of the body, that gradually connect with the mind, with the peace energy from the resource right at the center of the body. Let us feel more relaxed, more peaceful and energized. Peace and happiness will grow further and wider from the inner source, right at center space, solidifying, becoming the brightness and clarity. Is becoming immense of contentment that full of purity and the brightness that keep arising and radiating in form of the radiance of the light. We just keep calm and observe the transformation of the mind, that becoming more still, connecting with the peace energy. At this moment, we just simply allow the mind to expand the feeling of peace and happiness. Let it grow, let it radiate in all directions with peace and happiness from within, becoming the true peace, love, and kindness that we are sharing with all living beings around us. We are the center of peace energy that keep expanding the energy that full of love and kindness and happiness. Let it grow, let it radiate in all directions, becoming the radiant of peace, cover the whole house, the whole place and community we live. Let it grow and cover the whole country, every country around the world, encircling the whole world and beyond, reaching the universe. We are the center of peace, happiness, that radiating and sharing with all living beings around the world. And then we make a wish for them to be happy, to be free from suffering and danger, be well, free from ill will, love one another with no conflict, no violence. Everyone around the world live in peace and harmony. Be safe from all danger, from sicknesses. We share love and kindness for those who pass away from COVID-19. May they all rest in peace. We also share love and kindness with our beloved ones, our family members, our parents, friends, or whoever we don't know. May they be happy, be peaceful, full of prosperity and wisdom. Be well and live long. If our beloved ones pass away, may they rest in peace. We are the center of peace energy, so energized, so bright and clear from within. We are going to make a wish for ourselves with the purity from our own mind to bring happiness and success to our life easily. Now we may continue to make a wish for a while. Our mind stays still, right at center space with peace and happiness, so soft and gentle from within. At the end of session, we are going to reconnect the mind with the surroundings. We just simply and casually expand our awareness that full of peace and happiness to surroundings, to the physical senses, that we can move our posture, that we can hear the sound of the environment, while the mind maintains peaceful from within. Now very softly and very gently, whenever we are ready, slowly open our eyes. Thank you very much for joining the session Peace Break today. How do you feel now? I hope you have a great experience. So thank you. You're welcome, James, for thank you me for that. And I also want you to love yourself. Okay, love yourself. The more we love ourselves, you can see how meditation is essential for us to keep practicing every day. And then you're gonna see the improvement, the happiness that will grow in the mind little by little. It may be difficult to notice, but we will getting there from the surrounding that we can see the things better to handle with the positive thinking that we may change the perspective in the some problems, and the good answer will come to you once the mind is clear from the still mind. Okay, so fill up our energy with the mind every day to fight with the negativities around us, to maintain the mind calm and peaceful within. And I hope to see you next time. And for some of you who would like to stay longer for the session right after this, please stay with the program that I will let Amy to introduce you again after this. And I will give you the blessing with the power of peace that we practice meditation together today, with the purity of my teachers, myself. May all the energy come together, become the brightness in your mind, bring you the happiness, success, and prosperity to your life. And whenever you meditate, may you attain the inner peace in your mind easily without delay. Thank you very much. Be safe and be peaceful.
Thank you, Venerable Sophon, for leading the meditation and also giving us the talk about how stillness could is the fastest way to inner peace. And also, thank you, James, for sharing your meditation experience with us as well. As Venerable Sophon said, it is Saturday, so we have the inside meditation session following this Peace Wake program from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. It is a Zoom meeting, so for those of you who are interested in joining, you can do so. It is open to everyone. Inside meditation is just an extended meditation session where we're able to practice meditation in a deeper level, meaning there is no guidance from the teaching monk. So you're meditating in silence for about 45 minutes. This will allow you to practice your meditation even more because you're kind of doing it on your own instead of listening to the monk guiding you. Um, the meeting ID for this session is 864-9582-6346, and the passcode is PEAS. So it is starting at 8 p.m. until 9 p.m. Every Saturday. So for those of you interested, if you haven't tried it yet, you should try it. I heard that it was really good, and those who join have a better meditation experience. Anyways, that is it for this evening. I'm going to give Venerable Sopon a little bit of time to prepare for the inside meditation session. We also have the introduction to meditation tomorrow morning at 9:30 a.m. to 11 a.m., as well as peace break from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. tomorrow. I hope that everyone had a great meditation experience today. Thank you again, Venerable Sopon. Thank you,
Welcome.
everyone who
Thank you, everyone.
joined us today for Peace Break here on Peace Point Meditation. And I will see you again tomorrow. Good evening and have a great meditation session, Venerable.
You too. Thank you very much, everyone. Bye.